So Stipe Miocic beats Daniel Cormier, and afterwards Dana White says, yeah, we've seen what John Jones has been saying, but Francis is next. So number one for you, and I'm going to ask you about all the different levels of this story because there's a lot of different angles. First off, what did you think of Stipe's performance against Daniel Cormier?
His performance was very good. I mean, I saw him and I listened to his corner keep telling him, move, Stipe, move, move, move. And he kept moving and do a great job. And this is not for take any credit from Stipe, but I think Daniel Cormier wasn't like in that fight. Maybe because he has a eye block at some point, but I didn't see him like fully like he used to be, Yeah. So he seems like something was holding him back a little bit. Yeah. But overall, it was a great fight.
So would it be fair to say that you thought it was a great fight, but maybe you weren't so impressed with Stipe?
Maybe what?
You weren't very impressed with Stipe's performance? Like you weren't blown away by it?
I would not say impressed, but I would not underestimate his performance as well because he kept winning, know, so and I lost against him once and I underestimated him once. So I had better don't underestimate anything from him by now, But yes, he was a great performance. I think he did what he used to do technically.
Do you think he is a lot better today than the guy that you fought 2.5 years ago? Do you think he has improved a lot since that fight?
Okay, so that is going to be difficult for me to answer that question because how can I know? Because at the end of the day, I lost that fight. Like if I would have win the fight, yes, I will be able to judge that. But like it's not something that on my standing point I can judge it. But since he has he dealt with that fight, that means for me he was good that day.
By the way, what do you make of his new physique? He's a lot slimmer these days. Not so much. He hasn't lost a lot of weight, but he looks different, right? I mean, he just seems a lot, like just less, I don't know, less chunky, a lot more cut than he was when he fought you 2.5 years ago. Am I crazy or do you agree with me?
I don't know, maybe it's his head cut, his shape and his mustache and everything. All those things has changed. So I don't know what exactly, sometimes just the head cut can change somebody's physique.
Sure. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Were you rooting for Stipe to win that fight because of the fact that you lost him and you want to get a rematch, or did you not care who won?
No, honestly, I wanted. Okay, so this was kind of like a dilemma. I thought DC is gonna win the fight, and DC is my guy. Also, I would like him to win. But at the meantime, I wanted to fight against Stipe for the title. So unless DC won the fight and retired, my plan wasn't gonna work. So I was kind of like between two, But at the end of the day, it was sad for DC. But I still get something which is very good, which is exactly probably what I wanted the most.
And before we get to that, I'm just curious, what did you think of the eye poke? DC poked him first, and then a more severe eye poke from Stipe to Daniel. Did you think that was just an accident, just part of the game, or do you think it was more than that?
I think it was an accident, but yes, the Stipe eye poke. DC eye block was more severe, very. Like at some point, I didn't realize that before until maybe the end of the fight, but it was very bad.
Were you watching the fight live?
Yep, I was watching it live.
Were you online on Twitter as well Saturday night? Did you see John Jones's tweets in the middle and
Yes,
after the fight?
and I replied of some of his tweets.
When you were seeing him tweet and saying what he was saying, was there a part of you that was like, oh man, here we go, now they're going to try to skip me for John Jones, or he's trying to cut the line? What were you thinking when you saw him tweet like that?
I mean, I didn't think they're gonna skip me for John Jones because I've been waiting for a long time. But I know just saw John Jones trying to push something in so hard, you know. Yeah. But I didn't think the UFC is they are going to do that.
Just a few minutes later at the press conference, Dana White said, no, we're happy to have John at heavyweight, but next for Stipe is Francis. When you heard that, how did you feel?
I feel more confident about me getting the title shot next.
Are you 100% confident right now as we speak on this Friday morning that you are getting the next title shot?
Yes, 100% sure.
Why are you 100%
I mean, even
sure?
before, huh?
Why 100% sure? Did someone tell you from the UFC? Did Dana White tell your management? Did any conversations happen since then?
Okay, you just said it, right? You said Dana White said it. So why wouldn't I be sure? So that means I have to doubt on it?